Akuma and Igo were beautiful couples with a wonderful family. They were beloved by their community and lived peacefully. Their home, simple yet warm, was a beacon of love and unity. They had 2 daughters, Amora, the younger and more adventurous one, and Ebra, the elder, who was responsible, thoughtful, and dedicated to helping their parents on the farm. Amora, with her sparkling eyes and infectious laughter, always dreamed of something more than the village life. She always dreamed of the beautiful life in the city. She had a best friend named Nkiru, who shared the same dream of moving to the bustling city, where opportunities and a different life awaited them. The 2 friends often talked about their hopes and aspirations, imagining themselves living in the city, surrounded by the bright lights and endless possibilities. Meanwhile, Ebra had always felt a strong sense of duty to her family. She loved her parents dearly and was content with staying in Udoma to assist them with farming while Amora yearned for the city. Ebra was happy with her role in the village, understanding the importance of supporting her family's traditions and livelihood. One day, Nkiru's aunt, known as Madam Sunshine, came back to the village for the annual family meeting. Madam Sunshine was a successful businesswoman who ran a popular restaurant in Port Harcourt. Her visit stirred up excitement, especially for Amora and Nkiru, who saw an opportunity to finally leave their village and chase their dreams. Amora, with her heart full of hopes and her mind determined, spoke to Madam Sunshine, expressing her desire to come to the city. After much pleading and sharing their dreams of a better life, Madam Sunshine agreed to take both Amora and Nkiru under her wing. The 2 girls embraced the change, feeling a mixture of excitement and nervousness as they left the familiar surroundings of Udoma for the unknown. In the city, life was everything Amora had dreamed of and more. The city was loud, vibrant, and full of energy. Madam Sunshine made sure they didn't have to struggle for work. Amora, being a diligent and responsible young woman, quickly adapted to the life in the restaurant, always smiling and serving customers with grace. She was known for her warmth and kindness, which made her a favorite among the regulars. It was during one of those lively nights at the restaurant that Amora met Aliu. A tall, handsome man from the northern part of Nigeria, Aliu came to Madam Sunshine's restaurant with a group of his friends. Amora, as always, attended to them with the professionalism she was known for. Her calm demeanor and genuine care for her customers caught Aliu's attention. He found her strikingly beautiful and captivating, not just in appearance but in the way she made everyone around her feel special. After that night, Aliu couldn't stop thinking about Amora. He returned to the restaurant several times, each visit hoping for a chance to speak with her. They began talking, exchanging contact details, and soon found themselves spending more time together. Aliu, a devout Muslim, was immediately taken by Amora's beauty, intelligence, and humility. Without hesitation, he declared his love for her, and they started dating. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and Aliu, who was well established in his business, had no doubts that Amora was the woman he wanted to marry. He began making plans for a traditional marriage and invited his family to Udoma to meet Amora's parents. However, when Aliu and his family arrived in Udoma, they were met with a surprise. According to the village tradition, the younger daughter could not marry before the elder daughter. This was a difficult moment for both families, as Amora's parents had already promised their eldest daughter, Ebra, marriage before her younger sister. The tradition created tension in the air. Aliu was willing to marry Amora, but his love for her was met with the harsh reality of the village's customs. He decided to marry the two sisters. After long discussions and understanding of the situation, Amora's family, recognizing the sincerity of Aliu's intentions, reluctantly agreed to give Ebra to him in marriage. The village elders consented, and an agreement was made. Aliu would marry Ebra first, but he would later return to marry Amora, as per the promises made. Though heartbroken, Amora's love for Aliu was undeniable, and she had no choice but to accept the decision. Aliu, who came from a Muslim background and understood the concept of polygamy, had no objection to marrying both sisters. His heart was full of love for Amora, and he knew that, despite the traditions, he would find a way to make both marriages work. The two sisters found their lives forever intertwined with Aliu's. Ebra, though she was older and more resigned to the village's expectations, slowly found herself growing fond of Aliu, as they both adapted to the new reality. As for Amora, she waited patiently, understanding that true love often comes with sacrifices, but it was a sacrifice she was willing to make for the man who had captured her heart. Aliu, being a man of his words and also his love for Amora was very strong, came to marry her, and the two were living happily. The love between the two sisters became stronger, and together they were taking care of their beloved husband with mutual understanding. Soon the news of the two sisters' happiness and prosperity reached their village. Everyone was happy for the girls in their family except for the grandma, who was never happy for the girls' happiness. She hated their mother and transferred the same hatred towards the girls from birth. Angrily she consulted a herbalist and a spell cast on Aliu. Aliu became very sick, and this affected the happiness of the family. The two sisters became very worried and sober by their husband's sickness. When the situation of Aliu's health got worsened, they took him to a healer who revealed who was behind Aliu's misfortune and ill health. The healer told the two sisters that the only solution to cure their husband is to fetch water from the calabash of life in the forest of the spirit. Determined, the two sisters are ready to sacrifice for their lovely husband and decided to embark on this perilous journey. The two sisters faced many tough challenges in the evil forest, but their strong love for their husband made them strong and unperturbed. After overcoming many challenges, they saw the calabash of life, and the elder volunteered to get the water. They got the water, and happily together they made their way out of the forest. At the gate of the forest, the gatekeeper, a towering spirit, demanded from the two sisters for the price to pay for healing the water they took. They asked in surprise, "Is there a price worth more than the challenges faced in the forest?" The spirit replied, "To everything taken in the forest of the spirit, there is a price." Instantly a lightning struck, and the elder sister was taken away, because she was the one who took the water from the calabash, while the younger sister watched helplessly crying. Amora returned to the healer, and the water was given to him. Immediately he became healed like nothing happened to him before. The spell was also returned to the sender. The wicked grandma was struck with a powerful lightning and died instantly. Aliu asked about Ebra. Amora narrated their sacrifice and love to make him healed. Aliu and Amora cried together and they vowed to always honor Ebra's memory. After 9 months, Amora delivered a bouncing baby girl, and she was named Ebra in loving memory of the elder sister, and lived happily thereafter.